Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. It is time for episode 3. So, I was just sitting at my desk, thought I would turn the camera on and get some of my thoughts out to you guys. So, getting clients, that's pretty much the next step. Got the branding. I need to figure out how to get 278 clients in the next year, which isn't crazy, but it's doable. So to start out, it's going to be a lot of outbound, but I want to eventually get to the point where it's a lot of inbound coming in without me having to do too much work. So that'll be ads, hopefully organic social media, and also just like referrals, DM, stuff like that would be awesome to get. So we're going to start out with outbound. I'm actually going to text right now. I'm going to text my buddy who I think actually might buy. I'm going to just text him. We should hop on a call. So I just texted him. I said that. I said, yo, you down to hop on a call this week? I have a proposal that might help you. Also, just to catch up since we couldn't meet up while I was out in Colorado. Because me and him were going to go get lunch while I was out in Colorado, but ended up not. So, could potentially close him. I might actually build out a slideshow for just calls. That might actually be the strat. I think that's what I'm going to do right now because I want to try to get a bunch of calls. I'm going to DM people on Instagram too. Just DM a bunch of people. And if I can get some people that are down to hop on a call, pitch them, could be fire. So let's actually go to chat. Let's screen record on here. We are filming. Let's make a whole new project in Vorlo. Okay, so we got this. So also, sorry, this video is probably going to be long and just me sitting at the computer, but I just want to have it all on camera to watch back. Okay, so let's see if it remembers. Agency and service businesses. No. Okay, this is not. No, what? Okay, Vorlo, yeah. We're just going to do a voice command. So basically, the company is Vorlo, and the main thing we're doing is we're selling software to home service businesses like window cleaners, pressure washers, car detailers, landscapers, almost any home service business. And for $299 a month, they get a 20 to 30 page SEO optimized website. They get a automated Google review system to get 4 and 5 star reviews on their Google business profile. They get automated text backs for missed calls. And finally, they get a discount and referral method for all past clients to get more booked jobs. Okay. Let's see what chat can do. Okay. Why the software is dangerous. It's not software, it's more jobs. They care about ranking on Google, phones ringing, reviews, repeat work. It sells outcomes, not tools. $299 a month feels like a no-brainer compared to $3,000 to $6,000 websites. $500 to $1,500 per month SEO. Separate CRMs plus SMS tools, reputation software, your undercutting on by one system, one ICP, one price, repeatable delivery, perfect for YouTube with short form content. You're not a website company, you're not a marketing agency, you're not a generic SaaS, you're an operating system for local service businesses. We build and run your online growth system for $2.99 a month. So, basically that's the offer. Everything your home service business needs to get more calls for $299 a month. I want to make a pitch deck for this offer to show clients when I hop on calls. Here is my current logo and branding so you can build off of this. Now I just take a quick screenshot. Because if we can just have a pitch deck, honestly, I could just have, like, I want this all to be as simple as possible. That's also why I'm building it with AI right now. Okay. 10 to 12 slides. Okay, there we go. That's our slideshow. I'm gonna see if there's an AI that can just build it out for me. Canva. Okay. We're gonna see if Canva can make us a pitch deck right now because I want this to be as simple as possible. So create presentation. How do I do it with AI though? We'll try one more time. If this doesn't work, then we're using my brain and designing stuff ourselves. But I guess you could use AI if you didn't know how to use like Illustrator or any design tools. You could just use your own, like you could use AI, but yeah, none of these are good. So I want to actually, this is the brand I want to base my posts off of. I talked about them in the last video. Ecomflow, their visuals are so good. So let's do all ads. This is a little hack too if you're running a business. Look, my recent searches was Ecomflow actually. And they're actually green too, so this is like good. So like look at all of theirs are just super clean. So like, what the heck? I just want to see the actual post. Oh, here we go. See how detail. It's like that's just, it just looks good, you know. Fulfillment made transparent. I keep clicking the actual. Like this one. It's just, it looks clean. Like even the white ones, like it just, It looks good. So I'll probably do some based off of that, and should be good. And yeah, I'll probably work on those. I'll probably just work on them right now. I'll probably just stop the camera so we're not just sitting here, and then once I have some posts built out and the pitch deck, I'll probably get back to you guys. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I just wanted to show you the designs I came up with. So I basically just copied those Ecom Flow ones, but for my business. And I think they look really good. So here's the first one. One system, more calls, find out why top home service businesses make the switch to Vorlo. And then it's like SEO optimized website, 5-star Google review system, referral auto text system, auto text back for missed calls all in one place, see how it works, check marks. Systems made transparent, SEO optimized website. You can kind of just look at it. If you want to read it all, you can pause it, but it's all basically pitching the same thing. This one I really like because it's a lot more information. I'll probably have this one pinned, and then this one has the price in it, $2.99 a month, so people can see that when they go to the page. And then just these simple ones where it's like a question, and then ready to get more calls, and then still losing jobs online. And then all of them have like a hint of green, so you can kind of see like that's just plain white. It has a hint of green. Same with this. Rather than pure black, it's got like a fade green, which looks, I just think looks super clean for black and white. Most of the post will probably just be this exact style. I ended up going with SF Pro Display as the font, which I just love that font. It's super clean. You can have like more bold, you can have more like smaller text. I'm pretty sure it's the font Apple actually uses, so it looks super clean. And even with this logo, even though it's like a completely different font, it still matches super well, which I love. It doesn't need to be the same font, you know. And then like right here, you use the logo as little bullet points for branding. Got the logo there. So all of it has the logo and name in it, so that right there. This one just has the logo. It doesn't have the word actually. This one's logo and word, and then boom. So there's 5 posts. I want to probably post like once a day. So I might just at the beginning of every week make like 7 posts, 5 posts. Now that I have like the outline done, they'll be pretty simple. I just have to ask ChatGPT for new ideas to like get different ideas. And then I did this little like green underline thing, which I think looks super clean. The other one didn't have that. I just added that in because I thought it looked cool, especially on this, like these ones, these two. It just adds a good highlight, and it's good for branding purposes, like just super good for adding color. So obviously these are all much better than the ones AI came up with. So yeah, I think I've been working on these for a few hours now. Maybe not a few, I don't know, 2 hours maybe, 1 hour. But that is probably a wrap for episode 3. Got some stuff down. Actually, no, here, we're gonna move to the whiteboard. I'm just gonna show you guys a few things that I've been working on. Let me actually just take my headphones off. Let's also turn this off. Okay. Alexa, lights 100%. There. Okay. Back when the business was called Varmo. Literally yesterday. Okay, so my idea for basically we'll go through the marketing. So I want most of the marketing to be organic. So hopefully most of it is organic. And what I mean by that is I want to make like organic Instagram content. There's this let me actually grab my phone. So there's a few companies that I really like how they do their marketing. So let me pull them up real quick. So the brands I really like are Cluely. We'll go for how they are. So Cluely and Kinzo are really good at just organic content to getting followers. So like Cluely is an AI like meeting assistant thing. They have like 140,000 on Instagram followers. Kinzo isn't even out yet, and they already have like 20,000 followers and already have 10,000 people on their wait list. No, I think they're like 13,000 now. And all of they don't like pay for marketing. It's just all organic content, which I kind of want to do myself, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that, but so like very organic and like human posts. So the thing with that, obviously all of this hopefully will be organic. Like those posts I just made are organic, but I want it to be like human and like trusting. Because Cluely and Kinzo both just like post their employees, post like skits, post what they're doing, hiring people, scaling, and it's just all very transparent. Oh, transparent is also another good word. So, and then the next two companies, well, they kind of go hand in hand. Instantly and Ecomflow. Obviously, Ecomflow is what we're doing these just like still pictures based off of, but Instantly also has really good pictures. So I'll probably kind of go off of what they've done as well, because they have a lot of just like still images on their meta ad library. So for like photos, Instantly and Ecomflow. Obviously, you've seen Ecomflow. Instantly is very similar. They just have a bunch. They're just like an email marketing company, I think. And then for video ads, Perspective, they're like a funnel builder, and their marketing is actually insane. They like it's such high quality, but it feels so real. And then also Ecomflow, their videos are good. They're not humans talking, the ones on their Instagram currently, but it's like just animated stuff. So once I can hire someone, we'll be doing those as well. So organic, this is going to be number one, and then number two, because we can just post so many of these, and number three. Right now, number two is going to be the main focus right now, because we can just do so much volume of the photos. Where the organic stuff, I don't know exactly how to do it super well yet, and with just me on the team, it's going to be hard to like build a human connection, but we are going to do some of those as well. And then the last one, long form. I don't know why I just wrote an E. Is Ecomflow. Because they have YouTube videos. I think they only have 2 right now, but I've watched both of them, and they're very like professional and like easy to follow along, but it's just like showing the behind the scenes of the company, what they're working on, the employees, what they're building, stuff like that. So I want to eventually get into long form. That probably won't be for a few months, but as you can tell, Ecomflow is the main company we're basing everything off of in terms of their marketing, and also how Daniel Dallin actually markets his company is so smart. He makes videos, super good videos. They're kind of like vlogs, kind of like lifestyle, but he also is talking about work and giving super good advice. You should definitely go check him out if you haven't seen him. But that's like his main way of getting clients, because his main thing is Ecomflow, where he helps people do like shipments and deliveries from China to worldwide. And people that watch his videos, because he's so popular, they just work with him because they see the behind the scenes. They go like, oh, this is actually a super trusting guy. Let's work with him. So overall, I would love to be decently large on the internet, and people follow along and be like, oh, I want to work with this guy. I run a home service business. Or, hey, my buddy runs a home service business. I want to work with him. These videos are more just for information. I'll eventually start doing more vlogs like that in the future. But I'll probably just hire someone for that once the business is making enough. And honestly, the first video that I posted, episode 1, is at like 150 views right now. So hopefully this is like a series that does decently well and can kind of just teach you guys a lot, because there's going to be hopefully so much valuable information in this. So with that being said, we could go over it in this video, but I have like a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 companies that do the exact same offer as me. And I like can just go through their ads and their branding. But honestly, it's all like terrible. That's why my advantage is branding and marketing, because it will be so much better than all these other companies. Because like you guys saw, I tried to make those posts on Canva AI. They looked decent, but then I realized, hey, I have the skill of graphic design, making things look good. Let me just take the extra time to build it out. And as you can see, those posts are so much better. They're so much cleaner. People will trust it so much more than an AI built thing. It'll be like, oh, this is actually a big company. They've probably done work for a lot of people. Even though we have 0 clients as of right now, people will trust us. So that's my whole thing. I'm just going to be putting extra effort and money into becoming the most professional business in all of it. It's like Apple versus Samsung. Arguably, you can argue which phone is better. Samsung most of the time has better stats. They have better battery life. They have better cameras. They have better like customizability. But Apple just destroys them in marketing, and the feel around the product is what makes people want to buy. I mean, I have iPhone right here, AirPods right here, MacBook, Apple keyboard stuff, more AirPods, Apple Watch, another phone, like iPad right there. It's just because they feel premium, so you want to just buy from them, even though it's could be the same price or maybe even a little more expensive. That's why you work with them. So that's my whole advantage in this competition that I'm doing. Not even competition versus myself. So I think the next steps are obviously post photos. Right now I might try to even do like 2 a day. Let's make that a goal, actually. 2 per day. Because right now, Alex Hormozi talks about this a lot. He's like, when you're just starting out business, no one knows who you are, so post as much as you can. So obviously I'm going to be trying to get a client with outbound probably tomorrow. The thing is, I leave on a trip in 2 days, so I'm going to have to pack tomorrow. It'll be kind of confusing, but might have to take like 2 days off. But hopefully 2 posts a day of photos, and then 1 video day per day. That'll probably start in like a week, just to build brand awareness and stuff. And then, yeah, but I want the videos to be high quality too, because with these posts, they're super high quality. I want the videos to also be high quality, so I'll figure out. Also, organic, Amalfi Jets. I need to add that into my list. Their marketing is so good because they just do skits. You've probably seen them online, Colin from Amalfi Jets, and he just does fake phone calls with, I think it's just his employees that call, because obviously for like legal reasons you can't record phone calls with clients. But he does fake phone calls with people booking flights, and he has like just different characters that people love. Like there's this one person, McKenna, who's like, I think she's like supposed to be like the daughter of someone super rich, and she just flies private everywhere. And she's like, oh, $1 million here, $1 million there, $1 million here, whatever. So definitely Amalfi Jet style as well, premium content. And then long form will be later. Video ads will be later. I'm probably not going to start running ads for 2 months. Once I have a decent cash flow coming in, then I'm going to just literally put all the money back into ads, because realistically, also just some math that I did, if I spend $6,000 a month on ads over 11 months, I should get to the 1 million clients, or $1 million, because if we spend $6K on ads per month, I just did a high end of $50 per lead. That's a very high number. So 6,000 divided by 50. So that's 120 leads. With a 50% show up rate, that's 60 calls. And then I think it was with a 25% close rate, that would be 15. I think I did my math wrong here. That's 15 clients. And 15 times 11 is only 165. So maybe it was like 8K a month, but I mean still 15 clients times 11 is 165 times 299 times 12. That's 600K. So in ARR. But so maybe it's like more like 8K, but it shouldn't be over 10K a month in ad spend to get to $1 million. Which obviously is a lot, but you have to invest in your business to make money. But hopefully a lot of organic starts coming in, and then outbound, my goal is I'll probably build out the Instagram, get it to at least 200 followers by this weekend, and then next week I'll do probably 50 DMs a day on Instagram, and then I'll start doing some cold calling next week most likely. Hopefully next week we can get like 5 clients. That'd be great, honestly. So main thing right now is IG setup. And a lot of you guys are thinking like, well, even if you have only 200 followers, it's not going to be too good. Like I said, with my other business, Amplify Studio, we only work with window cleaning companies. So what I'm going to do, my strategy is, even with this, I'm going to target window cleaners. And when I click follow them, they'll see like hopefully like 5 to 10 mutual followers with me of all these big companies that they know, that can actually just be like, oh, well, all these companies that I follow them, I'll follow them back real quick. And then once I get followers, we DM them, get leads like that. But yeah, so Instagram setup is the main thing over the next few days. That I probably won't record because it's just posting and clicking follow on a bunch of accounts all day. So episode 4 will hopefully be getting, we'll be trying to get a client. So yeah, built out some marketing basics. So sales will be number 1, cold DMs. 2 will be warm DMs. And then 3 will be cold calls. Cold DMs is basically messaging accounts that you like don't follow each other at all. Warm DMs will be people that follow me. I will DM them back. Pretty much the same thing, but just slight difference. And then cold calls. The only thing I'm worried about right now is, let's actually sit back down. The only thing I'm worried about is not having a website right now, which I want to get one built, but obviously I can't pay for like the hosting or anything. So like I don't have anything to like get people signed up with. So probably what I'll actually do is build a Vorlo regular Gmail before I get the actual business email, because I can build out a Google Calendar and stuff with that, and then as soon as I get my first sale, pay for all the setup and everything. But yeah, I'm honestly loving the progress so far. I mean, episode 3, we've gotten branding built out, got the marketing plan, got social media set up. I honestly probably will also make, like later tonight or tomorrow, like X account, make a Facebook account, obviously Instagram, and then YouTube as well. That way I can just post everything on and probably LinkedIn. I'll post all of them on every single one, because just the more volume, the better. So if every post is getting posted onto 5 platforms, and I'm doing 3 a day. That's 15 things a day, which over a week is 15 times 7. I'm not good at math. 15 times 7. 105. So 105 a week. So like over 400 a month, which obviously isn't great, isn't insane, but good to start with. Hopefully, probably want to be getting up to around 1,000 a month would be optimal. But yeah, that was episode 3. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see y'all in episode 4.